MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Stepping into the box, Phil Gosselin. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hit out towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Segura tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Too high. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. He's got it to second for 1. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play. Now in the box, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies at the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Gosselin will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out. So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Bryce Harper. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hayward coming on. He's there and records the first down. So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. Hoskins behind the count 0-2. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. Andrew McCutchen stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoskins leads off second with one gone in the inning. And another foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gregorius has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Baez breaks from first. Pitch inside, the throw. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. A runner at second, nobody out. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Here's Jason Hayward now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Hayward is retired. 2 down now. Next will be the designated hitter, David Bodie, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Coming to the plate now, Roman Quinn, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 8.
So striding forward now, Phil Gosselin. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. In there for strike one. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Popped him up. Bryant has room in foul territory. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box now, Gene Segura looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank 1st in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the Jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Now the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Wilson Contreras is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is there. 2 gone. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. And that retires the side. 1 left. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Standing in, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready now, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Anthony.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fouled away. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a curveball misses inside. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Hit softly down the line at first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and they'll put the tag on him for the out, but he'll at least get an RBI out of it.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we show you the Phillies team leaders, you can see he's currently 5th best on the squad in that department. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Andrew McCutchen goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Harper has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and 2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Phil Gosselin. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Alec Bohm is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Fielded cleanly. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. He's set. Here it comes. JT Realmuto comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hayward in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Again, another foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Here it comes. Popped him up. Realmuto over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And that misses for ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, look at the dive. It's there. He got him.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Here's Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
1-1 to Schwarber. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Hit hard on the ground at first. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Popped him up. Baez is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He went down on strikes last time up. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Count even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And it's fouled away. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Another one sent foul. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Didi Gregorius from the stretch.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 0-2 home. Line drive base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Roman Quinn stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. He's going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
The batter number 8.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Pedro Strop picks over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And Adam Morgan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Bottom of the inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Morgan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Bohm shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, David Bodie, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. Scorched to third. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now back, second baseman.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
Now batting, the third base.
So digging in now, Alec Bohm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Stroh is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Alec Bohm goes down for out number 2 in the top half. JT Realmuto is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there, and there's one away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another two-strike offering. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Kipnis back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Roman Quinn, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Dan Winkler takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Oh, attempt is missed here. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Squeeze attempt, misses. And I don't know whose idea that was, but predictably the 2-out squeeze play doesn't work, and the side is retired. Jose Alvarez enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. In now, Javier Baez. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Now at the plate, Roman Quinn is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. The 0-1 on its way. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a Called strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Phil Gosselin. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2-2 the count. High in the air out to center field. Hap is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. In there, a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Now batting, Alec Bohm. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0-for-4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Scott Kingery will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Number 4.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. And Hayward's now 0-for-3 so far as he's retired again here for the first out.
The designated hitter.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, David Bodie, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into his windup, the 1-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that 11th inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all they can do with it is foul it off to the right. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
Here now is our final.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good... Into the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Eric Gonzalez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Brian Reynolds is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The center fielder,
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
batting third.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Polanco, still going back. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting fourth.
Here's Javier Baez. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Reined in. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. And the pitch.
The designated hitter, Colin Moran.
Count 1-0.
Moran, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Josh Bell is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bounce to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Gregory Polanco. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Fouled off. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. No balls and 1 strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Stallings waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nico Horner stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Second and third, 2 away. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1. Here it is.
Count for 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Popped up. Bell is there, and he puts this one away for the third out.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jacob Stallings is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Jason Martin. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Line toward right center. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
To the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Fouled away. Martin stands at second with 2 gone. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting, third baseman, Red.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And they They start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Baez is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So it's a two-run homer for Kyle Schwarber, number 11 for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. 3 runs already home here. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. And a curveball in for a strike. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Line, but speared on a hop. Runner at first following the error. And coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. The 2-0 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. On the move is Hayward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up Colin Moran. Hit to third. Bryant is up with it. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Stepping into the box, David Bodie. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The designated hitter, David.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. So far this season, Bodie is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Nico Horner, a base hit in his first trip. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Strike taken, the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball.
The last out.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Josh Bell is retired to kick off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Gregory Polanco is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he fouls this one off. Fastball well outside. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kramer will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 the count. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And it's fouled away. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Chopped out to short. Baez has it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Digging in now, Jacob Stallings. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt. Number 39 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Bryant around first, heading for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Oh and 1, here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. In his career, Rizzo comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Ball taken there, 2 and 1 now. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Theo. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line.
Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. 8th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Brandon Waddell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Stallings goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, and there's one away. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Bodie. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. He's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Up next for the Buccos, Jason Martin will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ke'Bryan Hayes is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Eric.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. That evens it up 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Ian Happ is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Popped him up. Stallings is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. The third base.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Popped up. Hayes moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 9 and the Pirates nothing. Striding into the box, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now back.
Striding in once again, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Line to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Josh Bell stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Anthony.
Ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, Devo, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Javier Baez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Feliz is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. David Bodie waits on deck. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Hey, it definitely looked like he had a little trouble getting that ball out of his glove. But with that bazooka of an arm, most third basemen have that strong arm. If you're going to play in the corners, you better be able to fire it across the diamond like him.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Now a flare out toward right center. Kramer ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Victor Caratini will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. Victor Caratini will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Cameron Maybin is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 15, Cameron Maybin.
Cole Roederer is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 16, Cole Roederer.
Pitch on the way. Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Ball 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. So striding in, Kevin Kramer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now batting,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. None out, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jacob Stallings goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Jason Martin comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0 from the stretch. That's by him for strike one.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Now to the plate, Albert Almora. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 3. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me.
Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Chris Bryant is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. Richard Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Cameron Maybin now. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. But this will land untouched. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. At the plate, Cole Roederer.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martin is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, David Bodie. He was a ground out victim last time up. Yeah, not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
1-1, here it comes. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Shot toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Nico Horner is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Eric Gonzalez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Scooped up, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colin Moran. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost.
Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant.